Hi everyone, this is Billy. In this video, I'll show you how to create two types of fly yourself to shelter that you can cover yourself against the sun or the rain. This one is a small one, 2 meter times 1.5 meter. I use this type of clothes to make it. It's around $28 Chinese dollar, and we can buy it from the Chinese Taobao. And it's a 20D cloth. That means it can sustain water and rain. It weighs about 170 grams. Once you added all the glow mats and other stuff for a fly, it will weigh around 200 grams. This is the testing I did for this fly. We have rain on that day, so it's the right time to test the fly. It can sustain the rain, no problem. My laptop didn't get wet. The second type of fly you can DIY is a little bit more complex. This is a 3 meter by 3 meter fly. Because the cloth you can get from the market is measured 1.5 meter maximum. So in order to make this 3 by 3 fly, you have to buy 6 meters of 1.5 meter wide cloth, and then use a sewing machine to sew the two pieces together. Each piece is 3 meter by 1.5 meter. I'll show you how to do that in this video. For this fly, I am able to find a cheaper version of it. This cloth is also 20D and is selling at only 18 Chinese dollar. If you make a fly out of it, it will measure around 400 grams. So to start working on the cloth, you need to align the two edges and fold them up together. So you got a 3 meter by 1.5 meter pair of clothes. Then you start sewing in one line all the way till the end of the 3 meter. Then fold it up and sew it a second time. Then a third time. So altogether 3 lines of sewing you need to do to make it secure. While sewing, you need to make sure your clothes, the edges are aligned, and you need to always hold it firm, otherwise it will get misaligned very easily. And you need to do it all over again. Next, you need to sew a supporting cloth before you can drill the holes for the glow mat. Make sure that area is secure with a thicker piece of cloth. So I use another thicker piece of cloth and create a circle and fold it in half and just sew it up at the middle of the fly. Next, you need to cut your supporting cloth into 2 triangles and just place them on top of one another, one on top, one at the bottom, and sew it up so you can create a secure corner for the glow mat. You can get this 10mm glow mat from the hardware store, but I recommend that you use a little bit bigger, 12mm or 15mm glow mats. Otherwise, you'll find that you can't use it for some of the thicker poles. So when you get a glow mat, take out the molds. You got 3 molds, one at the bottom, one at the top, and one that looks like a stick. So place them on a piece of wood. Then you can cut a small hole in your fly. The hole should be not more than half the size of the glow mat itself. If you cut it too loose, the glow mat may be loosened and fall off your cloth. So put a glow mat in. You may have to squeeze it in because the hole is smaller. And then place the top piece on top of it and place the mold on top of it. Then insert the steel rod. And then hammer it a few times and make sure the glow mat is fastened in one piece. You may need to use the steel rod to help loosen the mold. This is how a fastened glow mat looks. Repeat this for all four corners of your fly, plus the two middle holes where you have the center pulled. To further avoid leakage, you will need to buy this silicone paint that you can paint on top of where you have completed the sewing, so the paint will cover the pinholes with a piece of silicone. Then hang it up for drying for at least 24 hours. Now we are ready to test it out in the wild camp. That's the end of my video. Please continue to enjoy the rest of the video, while I remind you to click like, subscribe, share with your friends, and don't forget to hit the bell so I can keep you informed of the next video. Until then, goodbye. This is Billy.